What is up? Hopefully you're having a fantastic day, and I just want to start this off with saying I'm sorry this is going to be out about later. I waited till the morning to film this. It's currently almost 11 in the morning when I'm filming this, so that's nobody's fault on my own. I just procrastinated and I didn't feel like doing it last night, so yeah, I'm doing it now. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna see how well it goes to get the 4 gameplays that I said I would, because it's been 2 days since I said I'd add another gameplay, and I said every day I don't do it. I gotta add another gameplay, and it was 2 days, so I gotta add 2 more. So I'm supposed to get 4 gameplays in this. Part of the reason though is I've been playing some Siege, and Overwatch Season 2 competitive is out, so I've been having to play that. I'm playing quick play right now so I can get better, so I can get good placement matches, and boy am I excited. Overwatch competitive is great. Like, if you don't have the game, if I were you, I would probably buy the game just to play competitive. That's how much I enjoy competitive. I mean, I'm sorry I'm missing these shots. I'm 2 and 4, not doing too well. This is going to be game 1 of however many of them. It's going to be at least 2, so you can count on that. It's going to be at least this one. Nope. Oh my gosh. I guess I should have warmed up first. A little too late though. This is going to be my warm up. No. If I had choked those shots, I would have been kind of disappointed in myself, you know. Where's you at, buddy? There he is. I was gonna hit him. And I'm sorry these mic levels are real low right now. I'll probably start talking louder later in the thing. I'm trying not to talk too loud though, because everyone's awake and it's not usually when everyone's sleeping, so I don't want anyone to come looking to see what it is, so that there's all the background noise. Like that one time that I happened to make a video, my dad started singing in the background. I don't know if you could even hear that in the video, but he was upstairs in the kitchen singing, and I had to talk louder because of it. It is what it is. But after this, I'm going to set up my schedule, because I worked out how much time I have after I get home from school, and since I have a 3-day weekend for whatever reason, I'm gonna try and work all my stuff out, so I do all my reminders and stuff that I've had for a day or 2. I'm gonna work out a schedule. The schedule as is I have 6.5 hours to do whatever to do stuff when I get home. So 30 minutes is gonna be for just eating a snack, watching some YouTube videos, just doing whatever. Then the next hour, homework, because I'm actually doing homework this year, unlike last year. And then 2.5 hours for any game I really want, and grind that as much as I can. And then I want to make it for another 2.5 hours to play Call of Duty, just so I can improve my skills. Because to improve, you have to keep playing, you have to keep doing stuff. And as it is now, the only time I really hop on to play Call of Duty anymore is to play it for a video. But I do want to say one thing though. I saw some COD 4 Remastered gameplay today, and boy, does that look great. You can 100%, I'll guarantee you, I will upload a video of COD 4 Remastered. No, I could have got a collateral. I backed up and I'd waited for those 2 dudes to jump up, or would have got that collab. Oh well though. Just 2 little hits, maybe I don't know. No. Okay, I'm getting warmed up though, so that's good. Nobody. But I am really getting quite tired of Black Ops 3. It's so late in its life cycle. It's just really annoying. They waited so long to remake the good maps. They should have had a remake of Raid and Nuketown in the first, with like when the game released. They shouldn't have made that DLC. And I only saw like one video of it, of Infinite Warfare, I think. But I do know that COD 4 Remastered looks great, looks amazing actually, and I'm definitely going to be playing COD 4 Remastered. 100%. If not for a video, I'm playing it myself. I just know I'm 100% playing COD 4 Remastered. That game looks amazing. looks fantastic. Never played COD 4. They even added a thing where you can show more that, like in CS:GO, where you hit like the F key or whatever, it shows you the gun, and it like it like shows you around your gun. That's awesome. That's actually amazing. They've never had anything like that in a Call of Duty before, and I am so excited to have that. Modern Warfare 2 is like where quickscoping and sniping really started off. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. I don't know. I don't even know. Call of Duty, it was COD 4. I don't even know what COD 3 was. I know there was just COD 1 and COD 2. I don't know what COD 3 was. I don't know the name of the title. I don't know anything. And I also don't understand how I got the top of this. I did terrible. But it is what it is. So, there's game 1. We aren't going to cut it here. We're going to keep on going. Because why not? Warm up. Ugh. I don't know if I will or not, but I'll probably do a video of Overwatch Competitive Season 2 because it's just such... Overwatch is just such a fun thing to play when you're playing competitive. Like, quick play is kind of dumb because you don't switch sides, you don't do very much. But when you're playing competitive, you switch sides, you defend, and you attack, and you do different things. It's hard to explain, but competitive is just so much better in that game. I'm more of like a competitive player. I don't play like Arena in this, which is the competitive for Black Ops 3, because Arena sucks. I don't really like the pick ban system. It's just not my cup of tea, really. Like, I like Counter-Strike competitive. That's the kind of stuff I want. Like, we're in like casual play, it's just like you're one-sided. You play on one side, and then after that side's done, the game ends. But then you hop into competitive, and you play both sides. You play one side for half the matches, and then you switch, just like in competitive CS:GO. That's the kind of competitive I want. Now, a pick ban system, that's not the kind of competitive that I want. That's dumb. Just give us the weapons. Honestly, it's really dumb. I mean, S&D though, S&D's my shit. I would play a lot more S&D, except I don't like playing 6v6 S&D up to 4 rounds. That's the only reason I really ever played Arena, is so that I could get the 6v6. No, so I could get the 4v4 6 round Arena. No, not Arena. S&D. Because 6 round S&D's the best. That's honestly really fun. I love S&D. With the ninja diffuses and head glitching on the bomb and planting the bomb, so you can see it's just strategical. Stuff like team deathmatch isn't really strategical. You just kind of run around it until you find people. At least that's what I do, and it's probably why I never get high streaks. But
team deathmatch.
It is what it is. You have to predict spawns in this. You don't know where they're spawning. You don't really know much in TDM, other than when the game first starts, because your teammates, like, I bet you like this dude right here, or any of these other dudes on my team, or it could be a girl, I don't know who's playing, but I bet you they push the spawns, they rush them, they do all kinds of dumb stuff. But they do all kinds of dumb stuff because they just want kills. They run into the spawns unknowingly, flipping them back and forth, so then people have to rotate the map, when you could easily just have people sitting on the 3 lanes and spawn trap the living crap out of them. Look at this. They keep pushing me, but then the teammates flip the spawn, so now I have to rotate, and I'll probably get killed because of it. That's the worst part. It's dumb. Nobody. Oh my god. I'm dead. That UAV have been called in a bit sooner. If I had like the faster animation perk or whatever the fuck it is. I knew he was there. I knew he was there. But I just wish Call of Duty had like, I never really noticed skill-based matchmaking. I feel like it's a good thing though. Like, you should be able to give people a skill-based matchmaking playlist. Like, do stuff like what CS:GO has, where if you play and then you do placement matches and then you get ranked and then you play people at rank and then you can level up over time. That's the kind of game that's what gives me longevity in the game, really. That and customization plus that's great. Like, give me a game similar to CS:GO. It doesn't have to play the same. give me a game like CS:GO where you can do the stuff where you can buy skins and cases and stuff, but also make it so you can get keys and cases instead of just having to buy keys. Do something like that. Make you be able to customize your character. Those are the kind of things. Like, and yeah, there's other games that I want to play too. Like, I really want to play H1Z1, but my computer can't handle that. I don't have the money to pay for it. Because what I really want more on a PC is a car, and well, if I'm spending a couple $100 on a PC, I'm gonna have to compromise on something car-wise, and it's probably gonna take me just $1,000 to get the accessories in the car I want and get them installed, because I don't know how to install them, so I'm gonna have the people like Best Buy install them. Because I'm gonna get a sub, probably a 2 10 inches, a kicker sub. I'm gonna get a new like stereo or whatever, or like you know, the thing on the dashboard where you can change the station and shit on the radio. I'm gonna get a new one of those that's like touchscreen, so that's why I don't really care if I get a newer car, because I'm just gonna get that anyways. That's like $400, $500. The sub's like 300 something. Then you gotta get something else. I don't even know what it's called. All I know is you need to get it, and then you have to install it, wire it. Then you have to wire the Bluetooth, and then after that, I also want to get the windows tinted. I don't know if I want to go like straight pipe, but I definitely want to do something with the mufflers, look louder, just not maybe as loud as a straight pipe. Nope. Okay, maybe. But, and then I don't know if I said tint the windows. Okay, I'll just listen. I want a new stereo. I want a sub. And I mean, I'm gonna have to get a few things to get the sub working. I want it installed right, so I'm gonna have to do it at the Best Buy. I want to tint the windows. I want new rims. And if I get, I mean, as long as my car or truck has a nice sub, I don't really care anymore. I mean, I'd prefer a car, yes. But if I get a truck and I can still have a back seat, so if I ever take people, I'm good. And I can put a sub back there, I don't care. That's my main thing though. I want to be able to have a sub, nice bass, like nice, real nice bass. Like you can feel the lows, you can feel the mids, and you can feel the highs just as equally, and fantastic. And I don't know if this is a thing, but I feel like it would be. I wonder if you can, like, if you have two subs, if you have like two subs, 2 10 inches, if you can adjust one so that it's just pumping out the bass, so the only thing that sub focuses on is pushing out all the bass, and then you can have the second one just pushing out the treble and the vocals and everything else, but then you can just hear the bass. Like, obviously, the bass one wouldn't be 100% bass, like some treble and some vocals, but mostly bass, like it's focusing on the bass. The only thing it's doing is getting lows. Or, I guess you could just have them both set to bass. And I don't know, there's a lot of things I don't know. All I know is I want a sub, and I want a car on my birthday. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna get all of those right away, but hopefully I have at least a few $1,000 in my bank account. If I don't, because my parents have been hopefully saving since I was a kid, so if there's not money in there, well, that sucks. And I hate having to say this, but I'm sorry that that mic level dropped a bit. It's just, I lean back because to this mic the way I want it, I don't have a stand. It's stupid. I have like an arm for it, but the arm, the bolt that you have to screw to the microphone is too small, and I don't know how I would get a bigger one, so I just have to use the stand that it comes with, and it sits real low, so then I have to lean over to get the levels that are good, to get like the higher levels of audio instead of like mumbling. And like I said, I don't want to start talking real loud because, well, I don't want anyone to come in the kitchen or anything to go do a bunch of noisy stuff to make a bunch of background noise, because no one wants listening to a video with background noise. That's just annoying, and this is supposed to be a long video. This is the second game, and I'm feeling like I'm doing at least one more. So, it's just, I don't want that kind of stuff. I wish I had a door on my room. If I wasn't getting a car, hopefully getting a car, if I wasn't planning on getting a car in a few months, I would probably be pushing for two things. A door for my room, because I have a door that goes out into the garage, but I have stairs to go in the kitchen. There's no door around there. So I'd be pushing for like a door type thing to keep out noise, and I would be pushing for a new phone because my phone's a piece of junk. But because I want a new car, because I want something that's not like $2,000, I want something that's closer to like 10, and then I'm gonna have to invest another 1,000 into it just to get all the stuff I want in it. It's just, I'm not gonna keep bugging them about that. I'm just gonna, the only thing I really plan on buying anymore is probably food and the new Call of Duties, because I have to get COD 4 Remastered. Infinite Warfare is I'm gonna try it out to see if I really dislike it, but the gameplay wasn't enticing. It didn't look that good. It looked just like another boost jumping thing, except it didn't even look as good as Black Ops 3, to be honest. It looks kind of crappier. And I really wish it wasn't like that, but it is. You can't really change a game this far into its production, so I guess we're gonna be stuck with it. But that's okay, because hopefully the next one will be boots on the ground. I don't know how bad. And it's gonna be a Sledgehammer game next year too. Sledgehammer's never made a boots on the ground Call of Duty, so I would really love to see their take on it. See what they think boots on the ground should be like. Just see how it should be. Like, I don't want them to go as far back as World War I like Battlefield 1 is, but I'm just saying I don't want them to go so far into the future where there's fucking thrust jumping. That was terrible. Sledgehammer really screwed up with that thrust jumping. This really could have screwed Call of Duty. This year's COD, the only reason it'll get probably very many sales is because everybody wants COD 4 Remastered, and at least they did one smart thing to make money, and that was to bundle it with ooh, that's snipey. Let's do some snipe. It's the only way. The most money they're gonna make is from the bundle with COD 4 and Infinite Warfare, because who wants to have one and not the other? Well, okay, you can't have COD 4 Remastered and not Infinite Warfare, because that's not how it works. But you can have Infinite Warfare without COD 4 Remastered, and that would be kind of stupid, because COD 4 Remastered looks amazing, dude. The stuff they added into it, it's just so cool. If they have like a real good competitive, like CSGO competitive, Overwatch competitive, something like that, that type of competitive, I will be grinding that. I love competitive when it's good. I'll probably play competitive in Rainbow Six Siege as soon as I get high enough level. I'm only level 13. I bought 2 characters today, but that's besides the point. That doesn't really matter. That doesn't help the game. It's I mean, I feel like that game doesn't take very much skill, because you kind of just barricade doors and then you sit somewhere where they can't see you until they go into a room, and then you spray at them. At least that's the only thing I've seen people doing. Like, I bought Caviera, and I like her because she walks all silent, and because she walks all silent, you can actually, well, she only walks silent for a certain amount of time. So during that time, you can just walk around, and you can get behind them, and you can do things. You can actually do things that involve skill. But things like just sitting in a corner, like it's like Call of Duty camping made into a game. Okay, so you have a room. Basically, everybody stays in that room when you're the terrorists or whatever. Everybody stays in that room, does not move. They don't move. They board it up, they put booby traps and stuff, and they wait for the other team to push in. They can't even go outside the building to do any maneuver without the other enemy team getting a warning. Like, that's not something I want. Hopefully competitive is like a whole different thing. It's like actually involves skill, but like now it's just like, no, it doesn't involve very much skill. It involves like you putting stuff down, reinforcing walls, putting barriers up, and then You go find a corner, lay down in it, and you just wait. That's basically the game, at least casual-wise. I haven't played competitive, so I can't speak on competitive, but that's what it is in casual. And that's not the kind of it's decently fun. I love playing plane. I never get it though. It's decently fun, but it's not like a skill-based game. Like, for example, the quick scope in this game, you have to have skill. You have to know where you have to be able to visualize where the crosshair is going to be, when to shoot, because you can't shoot. If you shoot like this, you're never going to hit anyone, most likely. You got to make sure that crosshair's on them, and you got to shoot. And by the way, I didn't even mean to hit that shot when I was talking. I was just giving an example. And then like CS:GO, you have to manage the spread. The crosshairs don't move in CS:GO, and then when you get a custom reticle like what I have, it's just like the tiny one. So you wanna try putting that on someone's head, and you wanna crouch if you're at distance. The only time you really just spray full out in that game is when you have an SMG right in their face. But that game requires skill because you have to manage the spread. Like Call of Duty, like you can't just pull a joystick down in CS:GO to manage the spread. You have to stop moving. You can't shoot and move and be very accurate. You have to stop doing all kinds of things just to hit shots in that game. But in a game like Rainbow Six Siege, I'm not going to keep saying at least casual. Just assume I'm talking about casual, unless I say something otherwise. But in that game, you basically are you're just sitting there in the corner. And that's how you win games. You sit there in the corner and you find the smallest, teeniest lines of sight. It doesn't take any skill. You find the teeniest lines of sight and you just start shooting at someone. You just look at a wall, and if someone punches it, you start spraying the wall. It does not take very much skill. If anyone says Rainbow Six Siege takes a lot of skill, unless you're talking about competitive, then no, it doesn't. It just doesn't. Like, it's a decently fun game. Don't get me wrong, but it takes no skill. You don't have to have very much skill to actually play that game. It's kind of like you just sit there and you shoot. You just sit there and stare at a screen. Really, it's like watching TV, except for like 10 seconds you get to. No, fine. It's like watching TV that you can move, but if you want to do any good in it, you can't actually move very much. You have to like stay still. You have to try and just outsmart them. It doesn't take skill though. It just does. Well, okay. Every game requires a little bit of skill. If you don't have any skill, if there is a game that takes no skill, then everyone's equal on it. Every game takes a little bit of skill, but Siege takes very little. Very, very little. I've been playing it. It's not hard. It's not hard. You get up to someone, you just start pulling the, sorry. You just start clicking the buttons, pulling the triggers. You'll probably get a kill. As long as you're aiming in and you're aiming somewhat at them, you are going to get a kill most likely. But that's about it. You don't really do much else in that game. It's kind of dumb, to be honest. I mean, I'm gonna keep playing it because I already bought stuff in it. So I mean, I at least like it decently, but it's not the greatest game. And right now I feel like I'm gonna have to cut this one game short because my throat is. I haven't drank any water today or anything. Thanks for the free headshot, BB. Oh, ooh, baby. Oh, no. What is gonna... Oh, he's using that Shiva. What a noob. Noob. Peek it. Boom. I told him to peek it. He peeked it. He paid the consequences. This will be about, like, I want to say 2. I was going to say 1. I remember export time. Will probably be, like, 2 hours. Because this PC still has to power stuff like the capture card, which powers the Xbox, which I'll be playing while it's exporting, because I need to grind this, baby. I need to grind Call of Duty. I need to set stuff up. I need to set up a schedule so I'm getting consistent hours of game time for this game, because really it's just been not too much. What the food? Oh my gosh. And I'm just sorry. Okay, this is the last time I'm gonna say sorry. Sorry for any like quiet spots, lack of talking. That wasn't my intention making this. I'm sorry about it. I'm sorry for these different audio levels. I keep leaning out because my neck hurts, but then I have to lean back in to get good quality audio for you. So hopefully this isn't that bad of a video. If you haven't watched it, I recommend go check out the Battlefield 1 video. I don't know if I'm gonna purchase it. I probably won't, because I'd rather save money, but it doesn't seem like a bad game. It seems like that's like a game that involves skill, because you have to be able to judge bullet drop. You have to pre-aim or whatever the fuck it is. You have to aim forward. You can't aim at the person and shoot it like in COD. Like if I go like this and he was moving and he ran in between my crosshairs and I shot right as he got there, it would hit. But in other games like Battlefield, it doesn't do that. So that's another game that involves skill. I mean, if Battlefield added a competitive that seemed real good, I probably would buy it, to be honest. Competitive is a lot to me nowadays. But hopefully you enjoyed this. I know it wasn't the most interesting, and I kind of just talked about competitive for like half the video. Competitive in different games also. But hopefully you enjoyed. I'm going to bring you another video tomorrow. And if you haven't checked it out, go check out that Battlefield 1 video. And peace.